we go. It is finally out. Many, many years without a Monster Hunter game. Because Rise doesn't count. It was really bad. It was really bad. So let's get going, I suppose. I did play the beta a little bit. Don't know. I messed around with the settings a little bit. But not too much. We'll see how it runs. I love like estimated VRAM usage is like 30% of my capacity, and it still runs like dog shit. But I don't know, maybe they fixed it, but the menu runs at 51 FPS right now, so I hope so, not too high.
What do we do?
This is awful. Where do we go now? The village. It's you. This way.
Yeah, good luck, dude.
What are you doing?
Nata, you can escape through here.
He can clearly fit, by the way.
People out there will help you.
But what about you?
Hey, you're right. How's it going?
Go on.
Wait!
Don't know, it just started. It's the first cutscene.
Go.
Don't leave me!
Be strong.
Go. I thought he lost his hand. Just came back from Sim Hall. You're going simming? I would be way too scared to go to the public sim hall.
Observation log of the East-West Buffer Zone and the Eastlands beyond, commonly known as the Forbidden Lands.
Weather?
Volume is very low.
Inclemencies?
None.
Visibility?
Dust haze present.
Large monsters?
Clear.
Small monsters?
Clear.
Endemic life?
A number of native birds.
All standard readings, sir.
Yes.
Other anomalies? Other anomalies?
Down there. Someone's in trouble. Set us down along the desert perimeter. It can't be a child. Are you all right? Can you hear me? He's still breathing.
That's me halfway to the grocery store.
Luarte. It's an ancient language.
Tend to him.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Turn to him.
hydrated.
I thought the Forbidden Lands were uninhabited, sir.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
All right. Tiniest title drop I ever saw. Not huge. All right, now we have to sit here and make a character for like 6 years. Let's go with body type A. Where do we start? Old man. That's me.
Impressive. Thanks. This.
Impressive, thanks.
Impressive. Thanks. This is serious. Thanks.
So there are 3 voices.
Thanks. This is serious. This is serious. Impressive. Thanks. This is serious.
This is serious.
Impressive. Thanks.
A voice pitch, it's stupid. You can go like 2 maybe, without it sounding stupid. Bearing, confident, graceful. Does that mean male or female rigging? Is that what that is? I think so. All right. This is gonna take like 1,000 years. Or did I... Was there like a beta test data? I did have a character I made then. Holy shit, that looks like a girl. Alright, let's go with the old man. I heard some Asian devs explaining why the type 1 and 2... Yeah, no, that is why. There we go. That's what we want. Bald old man. Is that what we're gonna be? There aren't really that many good hairstyles here. Can you change things here? Yeah, a little bit. That Qui-Gon Jinn, maybe. You know, they do use stuff like that when they make things often. In Guild Wars 2, There's there's a face that's literally what's his face? Clint Eastwood. What you're making? Making a man. I suppose. But I'll probably start with longsword, long blade, whatever it's called. I honestly don't know what the hell it's called. Alright, sure. We can keep it a little gray. We can be old. There was no like same as hair. There was recent colors. Nah, I don't know. Let's go here and custom color. Oh, it goes like that. Whatever. I think that's fine. Got them blue eyes. I was surprised they didn't bring the Monster Hunter language back. I don't really know much about that, I think. I don't know if they did much about that. Much with anything like that in World. They only had the like elder people. Whatever they were called. You know what? I'm kind of good with this. I'm just gonna be an old guy. Fine.
Impressive.
Jesus Christ, man. Picking colors is hard. The original white is like the best one, mostly. Oh. You can't change the coloration. Oh, you can change these. Good. They were a little too bright. Yep, this is me. This is what we're looking at. Jesus Christ. The coat actually looks pretty good. So it was like completely meaningless that I messed around with the clothes on, I guess. And the cat. And now we're gonna make the same mistake as always, so it's gonna be depressing, but when Monster Hunter World came out, I named my Palico after our cat, and then later on when I came back to the game and wanted to play it again, my cat was dead. And so I named it after our next cat that we had then, and then when I came back and we were going to play the game again on the Bickering Bunch, that cat was also dead. So, don't make your family go after your cat, bro. Hello, Caleb. No, it's okay. But, yeah. No, her ears are like really perky. She has really big ears. She doesn't have any fur there. Let's see. She looks like that. This is our new cat. That's what she looks like. There we go. She always looks like that. And she has really yellow eyes. I think this is about right. Maybe a little bit more orange. Just to make them more... Is she very playful? They both are. Like, we do have two cats. This is the younger one. And, the younger one is a little bit more reserved. Because we think that she might not have had it that well in the beginning when she was young. Just because she's like a year and a half only. So she's a little bit, you know, scared every time she hears something. Or like if you move too fast, she's like, oh shit, what's happening? And she looks like that too. She was born with like a fucked up tail. It's really black. Had a dog with a bent tail too? Yeah, it happens. Like sometimes they're just born like that. She was born like that. She's got a snaggle tooth too. Marking. Oh. What is this? I don't know which side it is. Let's try something like that, maybe. If I can hide it. See, I'm a genius. Got a snaggle tooth. It doesn't look very good. Shit, it's so sensitive. I think we'll skip the snaggletooth. It doesn't work. Feline language on? Alright, good enough. I think. Hello. What's up? Hope it's good. Excuse me while I live through you. Yeah. Alright. I don't have any fancy fantasy names anymore. Most of the time. And her name is Mia. I found Swedish cheesecake in IKEA in London and some cloudberry jam. Getting some next week. Swedish cheesecake, it depends on which type it is. If it's Frödinge, it's in like a little, a pretty big actually, like tin container. And it's got like marzipan in it. That one's pretty interesting. The tutorials. Sure, we want to watch and read all tutorials. Do we want to see certain tutorials more than once? No. Why would I want to see this tutorial more than once? Yeah, no, I think it's really good,
Let's do this.
personally. There are many ways to eat it. You can like heat it up a little bit. Eat it with cloudberry jam.
Oh, hey there.
Hey! Over here! Over here, Hunter!
Your reputation precedes you, Hunter. I trust you know what I've called you here to discuss.
Yes, sir. The Forbidden Lands?
Indeed. But more precisely about the boy we rescued in the vicinity. Entry to the region itself has been restricted for 1,000 years. We thought it completely uninhabited. Any remnants of its ancient civilization rest solely in historical record. Now imagine our surprise to have discovered this boy. He claimed to be part of a clan, the Keepers. He said they have a village in a land we thought uninhabited for ages. A few years have passed, but the Academy, of course, has remained skeptical.
This village. Is there evidence it exists?
Nothing absolute, but the mysterious composition of the boy's pendant suggests it might. And as for how we came to rescue the boy,
Sir?
it seems a certain monster had forced him to flee. It attacked his village, and he escaped alone. Unfortunately, the underground tunnel he used to make his escape collapsed. We found him, took him in, and here we are.
Do we know the status of the village?
Unknown.
And of the monster?
Unknown. However, the scholars hypothesize that it may be a monster, which we thought to have perished long ago.
An extinct species?
They're calling it the White Wraith. The Guild has authorized the rescue of the Keepers and an investigation into this monster. I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Like I took like one pitch and it's so noticeable.
Won't be easy. You'll need the proper guide. Speaking of which, I have an extra assignment for you.
Hello, my name is Alma. Come on. It's okay. Great, and you?
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go.
And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great, said the cat.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
Hard to port!
Aye!
There's so many.
With ass-looking characters, well, it's Monster Hunter. They've almost looked with that,
Exceptionally
in my opinion.
Could they be chasing something?
They removed Monster Hunter language Dutch, so playing with the other Monster Hunter language like that. Yeah. Alright.
Bring us closer!
And crash right into them!
Then what do we do?
Hold on. What's that?
The Palicos are so much better when they
That's
just
alright.
meow.
Can you reach it?
I have to try.
We don't need to know what they're saying. They just need to meow. Palico speaking English is absurd. Yeah! The cat just jumps off. How did the cat jump all that way?
Here we go. Hold on.
These spirally boys. Running at a solid 45 FPS.
Looks like it knows a way.
Is it running okay? Like I'm not really that. It runs much better than the beta.
I know what to do.
I heard otherwise just now, but we'll see. So far it runs kind of the same, for me at least. But I'm not that sensitive to like 45 FPS, so for me, if it runs around 45 to 50, I'm fine. Got slinger paws.
I bet we could bring those rocks down.
Uh-oh. A sword.
Here. You're okay now.
She's speaking Italian.
Hey, it's okay. You're safe now.
Yo.
That's Sid from
So much for this
FF15,
region being uninhabited.
not her.
It
The
must
other one.
be a type of flightless.
Isai. He's still in trouble.
How does she speak English?
Isai? We were doing sacred practice. But then it came.
Secret practice.
And my brother, he... What came? One of the things that was chasing you earlier? It's okay. And your brother, where is he? He told me to run. And he stayed.
Sounds like trouble, yeah?
Can you tell us where he is?
The sacred. He knows Isai sent.
Let's find him.
I'm with you. Everyone else, focus on scouting for a campsite.
Understood. Just send a signal if you need backup.
We'll leave some supplies for you. I'll keep an eye on these two.
We're moving out.
Coming. Please, take these people.
me, okay?
Don't worry. I'll be
It sounds
right
like a Dragon's Dogma character.
Come on. Be careful out there! We will!
We should prepare a bit, just in case.
Yeah.
Wow, I can move. Running at a solid 39 to 48 FPS. Let's see. Fur quality doesn't seem like it really matters. I think shadow distance being far is probably a bad idea. Contact shadows are good. Fine with that being medium. I literally can't tell a difference. My specs? Jesus. What is my current CPU? I have a Ryzen 9 7900X 12 core, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, and an XT 7600, no, an RX 7600 XT Radeon card. But I'm not running any upscaling. Yeah, ray tracing is in immediate bump. But not like that massively. What if we try... Sometimes this works. I don't know why. In some games, you can just disable VSync and the game just runs better and there's no tearing. But in some games, you just get tearing anyway. Or like, you just get tearing. What was I looking for? VSync off, ray tracing low. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, that's right. Have you decided on a weapon?
There are 14 weapon types that a hunter can use on a hunt, each with its own unique attacks and handling. The greatsword features slow, heavy movements, but each strike packs a punch. Try out different weapon types to find the perfect fit for your playstyle. Not yet. What do you recommend?
If you answer a few questions for me, I can get a better sense of your tastes and priorities, and think of the perfect weapon for you. How would you describe your fighting style?
I need to feel the oomph from landing a powerful blow.
And what do you look for in a weapon?
The flexibility to change form and adapt to the
If
situation.
offense is your first priority, then this weapon might be a good match.
Switch axe. Looks good.
Once you've got a feel for the weapon, we'll head out.
So what's the... I think the switch axe is pretty much the same. But there are a lot of like small things. Like they've added blocks and like parry timings and stuff to certain weapons. Manual aim? It's called focus mode. You hold LT. And it looks like this. And it just aims a little bit. It's still not like perfect free aim or anything like that. But it lets you shift it a little bit. And you also have like monsters become wounded. And it's about like using that to target the wounds, and you also have like a special attack.
Have you
Well,
chosen your
you'll
weapon?
see soon. Yeah, let me pick. I want to play longsword. I wonder if rapid morph is still sick on it. I don't know if there's any difference to the movesets when you're aiming, but like the weapons are a bit different. But not all weapons. Okay, so this feels kind of the same. But if we go and pick the sword and shield, I think. Unless
You
they've
choose your
changed
weapon?
anything. If you pick sword and shield, you can sidestep when you're doing attacks like this. Which is kind of cool. Sword and shield feels quite different because of it. We have a lot more movement here, and sword and shield was one of the most mobile ones already. But you can sidestep in any direction while you're fighting. I thought that was gonna be for like most weapons,
Have you
but
chosen
I
your
guess
weapon?
that's a sword and shield thing. I like the idea of dual blades, but unless they've done something to it, it's just such a basic weapon. Sorry, cat. It looks kind of the same. It could be worth trying later.
Have you chosen your weapon?
For now, let's just go with a long sword. That's what it's called. It's a long sword, not a long blade. Use up to mount your sacred and move automatically towards your objective. Hell yeah, I love auto movement. Use LS during auto move to steer your secret manually. You will return to auto move after some time with no input, or you can reactivate it with up.
All right. Let's have the sacred call to set.
Alright, let's go. Old school Monster Hunter fans are freaking out and
Give it a
raging
sense
because
and
they
they'll
see
follow
the
it on their own.
fuck the flies. There are a lot of settings, like there are a lot of settings you can change.
Did you hear that?
Plus you can use frame generation or like upscaling and shit like that, so I think you'll be fine. It's just a matter of how shit is the game gonna look.
Down there.
I don't know what the volume is gonna be like. Right now it's like watching a movie. The speech is way too low and the action is way too high, so...
Come on, bud. We have to run.
Go!
Can't just leave him.
I'll help. Hurry!
Wonder if the origami monster models are still in. I never got that, but we'll see.
Caution, your target is Chupacabra, an amphibian type. The guild authorizes me to immediately neutralize this threat.
I don't know what this guy does. Ow! Hold LT to activate focus mode. This mode allows you to attack in the direction of a target with RS. And now he got wounded. I don't remember how you did anything with that. Like focus mode, is that the unbound thrust thing? The fuck's that? Is that something you had in the beta? Repeatedly attack the same parts of a monster to open a wound. This will make a monster vulnerable, allowing it to inflict more damage. Use focus mode to target a wound easily. Press RB while holding Alt T to perform a focus strike. If the attack hits a wound, it will destroy the wound, dealing a large amount of damage and stunning the enemy. Okay, so it was that. Dude, I'm fucking up the combo so much. I keep like turning the wrong direction the whole time. Where's that? Pressing RT plus A after an attack will perform a special sheath. While sheathed, you can press RT in time with a monster's attack to unleash a powerful EI Spirit Slash. There are a variety of other attacks specific to each weapon apart from the ones introduced. Try out different moves, starting with the tutorial on the previous page.
Stick with the target.
Ah! Oh, I get new... the Y is different now when you're in red mode.
You can use an SOS flare to call for support.
I don't want to call for support. After a quest begins, you can request help. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't wanna call for help. No. No, I don't want to do that. Destroy the wound seems a very Japanese translated thing. No, it's not. It's just a very game mechanic-y thing. How do you jump off? That's how you jump off. Oh, we got little bugs. No, he's gonna hit me. Right. Time to mount him. Ow. He is definitely the great Jagras of this game. Kind of pathetic. Where the fuck am I aiming? Alright, can you auto run please? I need to look at my menus. What do we have? I don't have any traps. And not so sure we'll be making any traps on this level. It would be kind of fun to do that though. No, I can't make it. I don't have any trap thingies, whatever it's called. Ow! Oh, that was an attack. The lock-on feels a lot better in this game than in World. In World, the lock-on was pretty bad. Dude! It always turns in the wrong direction. I'm not sure what the controls are there. I'm just getting wrecked here, man. Oh, they stuck with piss blood instead of blood? What? Monsters have yellow blood instead of red. World was more like dirt than blood even. Maybe. But the old games had really absurd blood too. In some of them. Might also just be that this monster has yellow blood. I'm not sure.
We're over here.
Check on the others.
It's safe now.
It's safe now.
There. Thank the winds.
Instantly fell in love.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Wait,
We're...
wait. Hold on. Did you really do that? There's no way you should have been able to. So, how?
How does he speak English?
We came because your sister said you were in trouble.
Nona! Where is she?
She's safe, don't worry.
We'll take you to her, alright?
More realistic monster designs? Better than World's? Isn't World like almost exclusively old monsters?
Hey, you made it.
What a fascinating creature. Any trouble finding us?
None at all, thanks to your flair.
You must be Isai. Please, this way.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Hey, Hunter. Back already? Good work.
Hey, your sister's just over there.
She's been worried, Sec. Hurry.
This is a pretty well-protected spot.
We could do a lot worse for an interim camp. This way.
Just a quick checkup. I'm telling you, we just need some space. She's fine.
But she needs
Which we're perfectly capable of.
Nona!
Isai, you're okay!
Stop crying so much.
Thank the winds.
Time to grow up, little girl.
See? She's fine. Now scram. Go. Back to your stations. We'll fill us in later.
I didn't properly thank you before. Everything just happened so fast. I didn't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you!
I'm gonna try changing the audio mode.
Isai. My sister and I are from a nearby village.
My name is Nona. It's wonderful to meet you. I'm Alma. The others and I are here on a search. We're from a place far out west.
Where's your village?
Where's this village
Oh.
you say you're
I don't have to read.
It's just a short distance away by Sacred. Nona and I live there with our grandmother.
Would you happen to know of a tribe called the Keepers?
The Keepers? No, I don't. Sorry.
I see. Well, that's okay. We're actually helping our friend here find his home. His people. They're called the Keepers.
The Keepers, huh? Sorry. I don't remember ever hearing that name before. But our elder... she might know something.
Of course. He's got cog tattoos on his
Thanks
arms.
for letting us borrow your sacred earlier. They were a tremendous help.
Did you train them in your village?
Yes. We raised them from eggs and trained them ourselves. They're invaluable to us as companions.
They're so intelligent. They really came through for us back there.
I know, right? They're great at sensing and avoiding trouble, and at remembering sense. But they're pretty tricky to handle, so not everyone's cut out for riding them. Take this guy, for example. He won't let just anyone ride him. He's almost too smart for his own good. So, when I saw him take to you so easily, I was really impressed. He must have a gift.
Wow.
How did you end up in that situation back there?
Oh, it was all my fault. I was careless. I was helping Nona with riding practice, and a giant toad snuck up on us. I told Nona to run for it while I got its attention, but when my Sacred and I tried to get away, he slipped, and we fell into that cave. And so, who exactly are the two of you?
Oh, right. We must have really surprised you earlier.
Forgive me for my lack of understanding, but do you use those tools? I've never seen anything like that before.
A huge sword?
Where we're from, specialists use these tools to protect others from large creatures. With the understanding that they're never to be brandished at other people, of course. Only those with special permission are allowed to use them.
Tools? Specialists? Permission? It's all new to me. But I'm just glad you were there.
End conversation.
That won't do to keep you talking. Let's take a look at those wounds.
Oh yeah, cat. Got an achievement. Obtained new backgrounds. A new nameplate? Alright, let's see here. Audio. Audio mixing. Speakers. We'll try that. And then I can just change the voice volume later. This is where the beta started, and you could just go out and kill monsters, but you couldn't do or talk to anyone here, really.
Well, look who it is. That was quite a show you put on back there. They told me you were good, but they failed to mention you were halfway out of your mind. I'm Olivia. We'll be working together a lot on this expedition.
The pleasure's all mine. How'd you get roped into this expedition?
Blood might be an
Oh,
option.
you don't know. My unit has a reputation for handling special assignments. Can already tell this is going to be quite the ordeal, but the rest of my unit is not too fussed.
Sounds like they trust you.
We have our objectives. The Keepers, the White Wraith. But there's more to the job than that. True hunters devote themselves to helping people. That's our calling. So wherever this journey takes us, let's answer that calling. Together. Our paths are many, but the destination is always the same.
2008 lip sync.
So what else have you heard about me? I'm almost afraid to ask.
People say you're a solitary bird, that you prefer to work alone. So, why'd you agree to a cooperative undertaking like this? Change of heart?
Ow.
Changes something.
What does that mean?
You're here now, and that's all that matters. I won't pry. So, have you been to the training area yet?
The high-performance barrel puncher is the perfect training target to practice using different weapons. It even has unlimited consumable items and bowgun ammo. Talk about good amenities. The training area is located on the far end of the Windward Plains base camp. It's also accessible by fast travel on the
There's no
world
better
map.
place to learn the feel of a weapon. Have a look when you get the chance.
Okay.
This dream we walk through is fragile, and only through constant self-betterment do we delay its end.
What are you saying? Blood? Maybe it's an option you can disable rather than enable. Blood effects, yeah, display. It's already on.
Welcome back, Hunter. Looking good out there.
Thanks for looking after Nata and the other kid. Oh, a nice throw back there.
What can I say? I come in handy.
That was a bumpy trip out there.
Yeah, it was. Bumped you right off the ship and onto a sacred. That took guts. And I've seen my fair share of guts. Wait, that came out wrong. My point is, seeing you jump off the boat brought back all kinds of memories.
Good memories, I hope.
Yeah, I used to go adventuring with a hunter just like you. Together, we tore up the land, sea, and sky. It made me the adventuring junkie I am today.
Huh.
Well, I got everything set up and ready to go. What you think?
At the smithy, you can use Zenian materials from hunts to forge or upgrade weapons and armor for you and your palico.
It's not ideal, but I can make do. Especially since we might be on the move soon. But don't you worry. I can still make anything you need to succeed out in the field. And if you got materials, I can make you something. If you don't have enough, I got you covered.
So are we going turbo grind mode and going for every single elemental weapon in the entire game?
What are we making today?
Oh. Chatacabra. What is that? What does it have? How does this work? Speed eating? Oh, what does it come with? Oh, it does come with all of that. No, it's showing me what I'm... There's no way like these gloves come with Divine Blessing 2. So, okay, so I'm losing one Divine Blessing and I'm gaining one Speed Eating. This is kind of worse. Because you can't just see what the item gives without going into a menu. No, there, you can see it there. I'm retarded. Equipment skill there. Speed eating, item prolonger. Entomologist. The bodies of small insects won't be destroyed, allowing them to be carved. I'm not gonna make anything.
Anything catch your eye?
Can't make much there.
chat. See you later at the big huddle, yeah?
What's up?
Well, if it ain't the Avis unit, here to stock up on provisions? Well, you came to the right place, but we're still in the process of getting set up.
I need traps,
The
bro.
support team is a little behind schedule, so I can't really provide any provisions. Sorry. But they should be here any time now. I'll get back to you after the meeting. Deal?
Cool. Talk to Nata.
Hey there.
Does he have a voice?
Oh, hello.
Just...
How are you holding up?
I guess I'm okay. I was so surprised when you jumped off the boat onto that bird thing. That was amazing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I hear you crossed the desert on foot.
Yes. Outside the tunnel, it was sand in every direction. Tashin, that's my father's friend, gave me some food and water. So I walked and walked until I couldn't go another step. I don't remember anything after that.
Hello, Kudu. Yes, this is the Ragnarok Online 3 beta right now.
I guess so.
So, what kind of things do you like?
Me? I don't really know.
What?
I liked the tea Alma made for us on the sand ship. It was sweet and smelled nice.
Let's talk again later.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's try... upping the voice volume. Don't need to go to the training area.
All right. Is everyone
I'm not that
here?
clueless.
Avis unit present.
Well, it's more that this game came out today, so...
Tourist unit, Ferrum unit, present.
Let's see. Provisions? Research? We're here, for the most part.
Let's start with the good news. Thanks to everyone, we're off to an excellent start.
But yeah, a little break doesn't hurt.
Indeed, we've already made human contact.
The next thing to discuss is our short-term goals. We have two objectives: rescue the Keepers and locate the White Wraith that attacked their village. Unfortunately, the tunnel Nata used has collapsed, and we don't know any other way to find his people.
Any idea how long you were down there?
I walked for several days. I'm not sure which way. After a while, it all started to look the same.
Then we'll need to split up. Make our search as wide as possible.
Useless.
Good deal. Except I think it'd be better if you held off until the support team arrives.
That cat is a white mage.
No objections here.
This project to survey the Forbidden Lands has been in the works for years. And now here we are, finally. Thank you all. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
It's all right, lad. We're in this together.
First things first, I think we ought to escort Nona and Isai back to their village, for safety reasons.
That seems wise. If we're lucky, someone there might have some information about the Keepers.
Why don't we stop by our tent and prepare before we go?
Hey, can one of you help me out? My stockpile of honey is running low.
Is it urgent? How bad do you need honey? And where the heck is the support team?
I told them where to find us.
Surely there's someone else that can take care of this?
My tent over there. Go to bed immediately. You and your Palico need to be prepared for hunts. Use your tent to change equipment and organize your item pouch. Put items for hunts in your item pouch. You can also restock your items at your item box with Y in the submenu. Materials obtained from hunts are automatically stored in your item box each time you access your tent menu. Alright, I've got a Thunderbug capacitor. Substance from an insect that emits electricity when struck. Required to craft shock traps and thunder ammo. Okay. Having food with you was completely useless in World. There was like not a single case where it mattered. Do I have anything? Ammo, life powder, whatever. Antidote. That. You now have access to lobbies. And invite other players to be friends via the lobby member, blah blah blah. Talk to Alma to access the quest counter and use the change lobby menu.
How's that wound looking? Hey, over here. Are you ready to go?
Maybe. Gather materials for weapons and equipment by completing quests. Talk to Alma or access the menu in your tent to view and accept quests. If you've hunted a monster once, you can hunt it again at any time by taking on an optional quest. These quests are the perfect opportunity to gather materials. Party size permitting, you can freely join quests that were started by other players in the same lobby as you. Open the quest board. Create a private lobby, yes. 8 other people don't want to play with them.
Are you ready to go?
It did seem like when you went out, it was like an open world lobby where you had like 50 other people in it. But I don't know exactly how it worked. I didn't really see... I saw some other people when I was playing before in the beta. But I didn't play long enough and I didn't really see many people. So I don't know exactly how it works.
We'll escort you back to your village.
Thank you.
Oh, before I forget, did you hear about Provision's honey shortage? We should see if we can scrounge it up.
Hell yeah.
If it's honey you're after, I know the perfect spot. I'll show you the way.
That would be amazing.
Well then, shall we? You're lucky. Most people don't know about the spot I'm taking you to.
I'll stay here for now. Be careful, okay?
Okay. Village of Whispering Winds.
Is your village far?
A little. But on the Sacred, we'll be there in no time.
They're fast, all right.
Yes, and handy if you need to make a quick getaway from a monster. They're clever, too. And good at picking up scents. I don't know what my people would do without them.
I want to become a secret rider, too.
All right.
I see a lot of fulgurite. It's like the whole valley is made of it. Fulgurite, right?
Thunderbug.
Are you talking about gem chime stones? Gem chime stones? What a lovely name. Why do you call them that?
Once we reach the village, you'll see.
Just riding along. Meow. Meow.
Tread carefully.
They've got big flat tails. They're beavers. Beaver dragon.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before. That's the male. Each herd consists of one male and a number of females.
Right. This was not part of the beta. I'm not really sure what's happening.